Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been such a long time since I've filmed. The last two videos has both been pre-recorded and it's been several weeks now since I've picked up the camera. Me and Matt have had a bit of a rough time lately. There's not really an easy way to say it, and I have been trying to say it for so many times now. But we have had to say goodbye to Buddy. And even though it's been some time now, well, not long, but it's been a couple of weeks, but still it is very hard to talk about. We had some weeks to prepare in advance because his health was like declining pretty rapidly all of a sudden. He was 14 years old and he had dementia. He has been having dementia for the past one and a half, 2 years. It's really hard because the symptoms start very small and then it just gets worse and worse. And also he has lost most of his vision and also his hearing, and his body was also starting to get really weak. To the point where he was struggling standing still for long periods of time. So like the decline is like very gradual over the past year to 2 years, and then like the couple of weeks before we knew we had to do it, the development was like so much faster. So we had a couple of weeks to prepare, and I think those weeks were probably even worse than the weeks after has been. But yeah, I'm not going to talk more about that. Yeah, actually, just a couple of days after, we both had trips to go on that were booked way in advance. Matt had a friend's trip and I had a family trip, which is kind of crazy if you know me and my family. We have never been on a trip together abroad. Well, not outside of Scandinavia, because my mom is so scared of flying. So we finally got her to go on a trip with us, and we went to Krakow, and we were there for the weekend, and it was just such a good weekend. It was actually nice being there right after saying goodbye to Buddy, because I got my thoughts on something else, and I also got to spend time with family. Yeah, but the weekend was so nice. It was like such a big contrast to what had happened just a couple of days before, but I really needed it. And Krakow is just such a beautiful city. I was so surprised. I don't know what I had in mind. I don't think I've seen pictures or anything of Krakow. When we were there, it was like summer. It was over 20 degrees. We could walk around in short and t-shirt, and it was just insane feeling the sun like that warm you, and then actually seeing the grass like fully grown and flowers and everything, and I just felt like we were in the middle of July. So it was such a good weekend. That has been our life lately. And yeah, now I just want to get back into filming and like into a routine again. And I think it will be nice keeping myself busy to just not be sad. Because I was plenty sad the weeks before and also after the trip. So now I just need to move on and do stuff. So yeah, this is just like a vlog, not a day vlog or a weekend vlog or anything. It's just like I'm just filming for a couple of days, and then that's the vlog. That's my getting back into it vlog. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the vlog. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and let's just jump into it. I'm running out for a Dexa Scan. I'm going to have a Dexa Scan at Volvat, it's called, if you're Norwegian. I'm sorry for the noise. The washer is right there and it just started almost taking off. So I really want to do a Dexa Scan mostly because I really love just having data, just tracking progress and having data like throughout the years. And I've done in-body scans at the gym I go to. I've had that 2 times, I think. 3 times. 3 times I've done in-body scan, and I've never done on Dexa because it's really expensive, but both me and Matt really wanted to test it out now to just see the comparison between the Dexa and the in-body scan. So both do like your fat percentage and muscle mass and all of that. The Dexa scan is more geared towards like bone density, so I will be able to get that as well. which will be exciting to see if my bones are good, which I expect they are. Heading out for that now, and I'm excited to see the difference between the in-body and Dexa Scan. So yeah, I will give you the result when I get back. Okay, so it turns out my bones are actually not that good. Meh. So I'm back home with my results. You get so many papers, and a lot of them I don't understand, but I did go through it with the nurse. And yeah, I don't know why, but like in tests like this, I always like expect to do very good. So I was really surprised when she said that I was on the lower range of bone density. But she also said that women in the northern countries usually get low bone density faster. So that's nice. I was actually there more to find out about fat and muscle, and then actually found out that I should maybe look into getting my bones stronger. But she said that it was like one specific point in the back that brought my numbers down, and I wondered if it was because of the back issues I've had. She wasn't certain, so I think I'm gonna have to talk to the doctor about that. But yeah, from what I can see, the results from the Dexa and the in-body, they're so similar, almost the same. And that makes me think, is the Dexa scan really necessary if you just want the muscle and fat numbers? It's necessary though, yeah. I mean, for women, I think Dexa scan would be, I think I would recommend to do just because of the bone. I didn't really think I needed it, but it turns out I did. For if you're just doing it for muscle and fat, maybe in-body scan is enough for you, because this was I think around $20-30, and this was around $120, so it's a bit expensive. Is it because I don't eat enough fish? Could it be that? This is your cue. If you're a woman, go get your bone density checked. I walked down a shopping street on my way home because I wanted to check if I could find something for my sister, because it's her birthday this weekend. But I didn't find anything for her, but I did find something for me. Every time I'm trying to find something for someone else, I always find it for me instead. So I bought a dress. This. So it goes like just above the knee. I got a t-shirt with a really bright color, because almost all the things I have is like very muted or white or black. So I wanted something in a really bright color. Oh my god, that looks so bright on the camera. Summery. I'm very looking forward to summer. And I got another top, which is not actually it's not typical me, but I do need more like cute tops for like special occasions. I usually just have like cozy wear. So I need something more pretty. So yes, and Matt is on his way home. He will probably be here in like 5 minutes or something. And when he is, we will start dinner, and we're going to have steak and mashed potatoes. We had it yesterday and it was... Here is my steak and mash dinner. Ooh. So we have been out looking for a birthday present for my sister, and I think we found something, but I didn't find the right size, so I'm going to buy that tomorrow. But now I'm just prepping food for tomorrow, because I'm going to work at the client's office. So I'm bringing breakfast and lunch. So that's what I'm prepping right now. So here I have ground beef with eggs, and I'm going to have avocado in it as well. And here I have ground beef and rice. Very simple, because I wanted to just cook up the whole pack of ground beef. So I'm just distributing it and eating it for both meals. Yeah, I might actually add some pepper plant chili to this, and maybe some cherry tomatoes. I am going to try to go for a run after work tomorrow, because I have started running. I have been running like once a week for the past month and a half or something, and it's been going really well. I really enjoy it, so that's fun. I love switching it up. It's fun to do something else and get into something else. So I still do weight training about 3 to 4 times a week, and then I have one run. I have had it for half an hour once a week, so it's nothing huge. I started with like 20 minutes and just worked my way up.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And I don't run at all, but it's kind of inspired me I kind of want to try.
Yeah, now weather is nice as well, so I think that will be good.
Yeah.
And it will be nice to run together as well when the weather is nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to do that tomorrow after work. We'll see how my mood is, but I will run tomorrow after work. And then we have booked cinema tickets. We're going to see Civil War.
Yeah, it's basically a documentary about what's going on in America right now.
Yeah.
From a European perspective.
Is it from a European?
No, it's not.
Don't you think Americans see it as well? You don't?
I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, I will probably not film at the client's office tomorrow, so I'll probably see you after that. Okay, so I just got home and got changed, and I just need a little bit of a pick-me-up, and then I'm heading out. It has actually been snowing here today. It was no joke. On my Instagram, if you follow me there, we are still in third winter. Yeah, I'm having this. I bought this in Krakow. I'm so tired after work. I actually look forward to running because I just love listening to music and just daydreaming while running. I don't usually have a lap in mind. I usually just run and do whatever I feel like, just whatever direction I feel like. It's so funny because I've seen so many like memes on Instagram that people in their 30s, they always like start running for some reason. And there are all these funny memes about people like in their 30s, they have to run a marathon and post about it. Especially guys, I think. And yeah, I just saw that the other day and I sent it to Matt because I thought it was so funny. Especially because I just got into running. I will not do a marathon though. I will not. But yeah, at work now, the client, I was talking to him and he was like, I signed up for a marathon, and he's like in his 30s. So I thought that was funny. I also bought myself some running shoes from Nike. I tried several, and these were the ones I felt like fitted me the best. And I also wanted to be wide, and these are a good width and also not too much of a cushion here because I don't like it when it's too big. And this is the Nike Structure 25, and I think it says Air Zoom there. They have so many weird names and variations of their shoes, but it's, yeah, you can see. I really like them. I have been running with them once, and I like them. Outside, I ran outside. I started running with my like walking shoes on the treadmill, and they worked out fine, but they're a bit thin, so they don't give that good cushioning. And hopefully my feet will be fine because in Krakow I used shoes that I normally don't use, which you should never do that. On a trip you will walk a lot. I think one of the days I walked 25,000 steps in those shoes, and my foot hurt after that. I have been waiting a couple of days now for it to pass, and it feels good now, so hopefully this will work out fine. But if I feel anything or if it's painful, I will just stop running. And I also make sure to warm up before a run. I just googled warm up before run, and I mean every single like fitness clothing, what is it called? Brand have an article about warming up before your run. So, and they all basically have the same exercises. There you go. Already. And I'm trying to run in a t-shirt, even though it did actually snow today. But now, you're very blue. But now it's 6 degrees. Run is complete, just in time for dinner. Matt made dinner while I was out.
I've hardly done anything.
The run was about 35 minutes. Felt very good. My feet felt good and my knees felt good. It's always I get to a point where a lot of things hurt. But I found out that I just have to keep running and then I will warm up and then it will stop. It happens every time. So when I've been running for 30 minutes, I actually feel like I could run a lot more. But now I just don't want to push my foot after the weekend. But I always start slow. So you can see here in the Nike app that I start slow and then I go faster and faster and then I kind of started going slower again. So that's fun to see. And for dinner, we are having, I think this is kind of like a gyros marinated meat, like slow cooked. Mm-hmm. And we're having that with wraps and salad and tzatziki.
Homemade tzatziki.
Yes. Here is dinner. That is looking so good.
At de to snart skulle til.
So recently I saw someone make cottage cheese toast like in several different ways and I wanted to test it out, so we're doing that today. And we're having one savory with cottage cheese with cherry tomatoes, balsamic vinegar and basil leaves. And then I'm having one sweet with cottage cheese with vanilla flavor and honey, peanut butter, dates and some seeds. And I wanted to have banana on this as well, but we don't have banana, but I will try that next. But this is looking really, really good. Okay, let's do a taste test.
That's good.
It's good. It's the balsamic vinegar that makes it good.
It is.
I'm just gonna try the sweet as well, so I get to try that on camera. That's nice.
What's the favorite?
I can't pick. They're both equally as good. But I think the sweet one would be even better with banana. I can't give it a score. It's too hard to score.
It was really good.
Yeah, it's good. I think I will make it again.
Me too.
Both of them, I will make them again.
I'm going to try that one next time.
Walking home from the gym in my t-shirt. It's 9 degrees, so it's not really warm, but I'm warm. I was out celebrating my sister's birthday yesterday with her and her friends. And we were at a sauna and then we were out for dinner. And today I've been to the gym. We have been out enjoying the sun. And now we're going to my parents' house to celebrate my sister again, but this time with family. So this is my extremely healthy Monday dinner. 2 fillets of salmon, carrots, cherry tomatoes, cucumber and homemade tzatziki. So I just got done eating and I finished off with this for dessert. Matt's sister sent this to us from Australia. I absolutely love caramel and this is just a perfect little dessert. I'm also just finishing up this vlog, the edit now. I'm sorry that this was kind of a weird vlog, it's just like random clips, but it's the best way to just get into it again, I feel like, with not having too much pressure, just filming clips from here and there. So I think I'm going to try to continue doing that. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment to talk about the results from the Dexa Scan. So that will be interesting. I will give you an update after that appointment because I'm curious to know if it's like if my results were normal for Norwegian women, because the nurse told me that Norwegian women, or like in northern countries in general, they usually have lower bone density at an earlier age than other countries. Because I know that you can get low bone density if you don't train, but I have trained like strength training since I was 18, and lack of calcium, but I do feel like I have gotten enough calcium throughout my life because I have always loved milk and yogurt and all foods like that. So but it can also be lack of vitamin D, lack of omega-3, maybe some hormonal things, genetics, maybe like birth control, because that has a lot to do with your hormones. So yeah, I'll give you an update after I talk to the doctor if you're curious. But yeah, that's it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.